We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Armando Gomez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in, Ryan McDaniel, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you hate D-Roll. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3 D-Roll. Getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Brock Barreto. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Barreto is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Roll, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hit in the air to center field. Pryor is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that helped.
One out and a runner on second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Now at the plate, Ricky Marchand, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak.
A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Two out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Edler swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fouled off. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In now, Quentin Broadway. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken but called to strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So now to the plate, Sito Nakajima. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Edler on second. Broadway on at first with 2 down. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Syracuse is on top 2-0. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now to the plate, Casey Pryor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Casey Pryor.
Here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Jacob Amaya will be next. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Stepping in, Jacob Amaya. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. The runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The third baseman, Mendoza.
Into the box now, Jeff Mendoza. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit hard, but foul. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. From the stretch. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Syracuse leads it 2-0. Digging in, Tom Wood, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Settling in now, Colin Watney is looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Farrar is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Ryan McDaniel.
Ready now, Ryan McDaniel. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they move on top 4-0.
With one swing of the bat, he puts himself in the 20-20 club. I'm not going to hate on it. Not my style. But a lot of guys are hitting 20 bombs in the game today. What impresses me the most, when he gets on the base paths, he changes the entire game.
Into the box now, Brock Barreto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
To the plate now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One and one. Marchand, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2 out with the man at first. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 1-2. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The next 1-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Syracuse leads this one 4-0. Now at the plate, Francesco Feliciano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Crane. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right now. Last 10 games, hitting well over 300. A good hitter that is in fuego right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looped out towards short. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Digging in, Domingo Rosas. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Polar Bears on top 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, George Edler. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in to try it again, Quentin Broadway. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Sito Nakajima, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. begins running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Feliciano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Plate, Vaughn Rubio, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Rubio.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Horace Farrar popped him up. Edler has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Casey Kreider. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Tom Wood.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Farrar is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Colin Watney. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate, Brock Barreto. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. And 0-1. There he goes. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jacob Amaya. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Now in the box, Jeff Mendoza. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clay Newman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
So now to the plate, Francesco Feliciano lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. Syracuse is on top here, 4-0. Bo Anthony gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Bluejays, number 55, Bo Anthony.
Ready once again, Brock Barreto. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 0.
First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's popped up. Amaya over to his right. 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Set. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Stepping in now, George Edler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Edler possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0 home.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
the center fielder, number 3, Quinton.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Sito Nakajima. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
A 3-0. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Third baseman, Tom Wood.
To the plate now, Tom Wood. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Polar Bears lead it 6-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Bluejays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in for the Jays, Johnny Crane. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Wood is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat for Toronto, Domingo Rosas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Watch out, this guy's on fire, mixing in another base hit. Average starting to creep above 250, well on his way to moving that batting average in the right direction.
So digging in now, Vaughn Rubio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Horace Farrar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Casey Pryor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Colin Watney. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Brock Barreto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jacob Amaya, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Pitch on the way.
That's it.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey! I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jeff Mendoza. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. One out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Three and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2. Standing in, Clay Newman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another chance? Jeremy Pitts.
Leading off for the forward.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in now, Ricky Marchant is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Left center, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Henry Yount comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, George Edler, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. One and one the count now. from the belt. The pitch.
No, that's down.
Two and two the count. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in, Sito Nakajima. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Comes set and the 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Swing and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. With 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wind up and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is line to left. Feliciano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The catcher, number 1, Colin.
Digging in and looking for more, Colin Watney. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. At the plate now, Ryan McDaniel, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
To short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 10-0. Standing in, Francesco Feliciano. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Johnny Crane. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Domingo Rosas. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Brock Barreto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Farrar has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Jeremy Pitts. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Dan Tovar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tovar.
To the plate now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. Shot toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, George Edler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And before the 3-2, a move to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the payoff pitch home. Line hard to center field. Pryor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 8, Tom Wood.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Wood. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1.
1-1. The count is 2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears are out in front, 13-0. Stepping up to the plate, Vaughn Rubio. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2.
Ball.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pitts comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. So striding forward now, Horace Farrar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Casey Pryor. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Watney shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. All set to start the ninth in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Colin Watney. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's out. 1-1. Whoa,
maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. Full count now. 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ryan McDaniel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Brock Barreto. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Farrar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Elton Finnegan is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Elton Finnegan.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Amaya. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Finnegan is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now. Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Jeff Mendoza is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So stepping in, Jeff Mendoza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Clay Newman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he misses. 2-1. From the stretch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So striding in, Francesco Feliciano, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Barreto moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Johnny Crane. First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
Two men are on with two men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Nope,
and able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, as the Polar Bears have taken the first two games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Polar Bears pick up win number 70 to top the division. Delman Shelton gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Armando Gomez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Bluejays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.